new latest video, and today I will discuss about the latest Hexaware interview experience. Recently on 2nd March I gave interview of Hexaware for the role of project engineer, for the role of graduate trainee engineer, and the package was 4.0 LPA. So without wasting any time, let's move to the questions. So initially that was first round, that was technical test, and it was about 45 minutes. In this I was asked about aptitude question and computer fundamentals and some question from data structures and algorithms. It was all MCQ algorithm, there was no coding test. And after clearing the test I got to the technical round interview, that is the round 2, and it was allotted the time of 30 minutes. So beginning with the first question, he asked me, tell me about yourself. So as you know, all the interviews, in mostly all the interviews, you get the first question like this, like tell me about yourself, give a brief introduction about yourself. And then he moves to the technical question. So the second question was, what is object oriented programming? Okay, what is OOPS? So he asked me, and he waited patiently for 5 minutes till he was get satisfied. Then he asked, give me some example of encapsulation. So I would like to tell you that you must be prepared with examples of all the features of OOPS, right? And then he asked, name some programming languages that support OOPS. Okay. The next question was like, how C++ support abstraction. So you must be prepared with how OOPS is implemented in your favorite language, the language which you have preferred in your resume, as well as in the interview also. You have to explain in that language only how it supports OOPS. Okay. The next question was, what is a Boolean variable? And I was asked to give some example, like how Boolean variable can be used in a program for decision making. Then he asked how to demonstrate if-else condition using a Boolean variable. Okay. So he told me a situation and told me how to use if-else condition in that situation. So I had to write a code on the notepad, and then he asked, write a program to find Fibonacci terms up to n terms. Okay, so he made me to write a program on notepad or any other you can choose any other IDE, but I preferred notepad. And he just asked me to write the pseudo code for it, and also asked about what is the time complexity of the code, right? And then he asked to write a program and use the switch case. Basically he wanted to test whether I am able to design a switch case or not, right? The next question was, explain where you use switch case and where if else. Okay, so you must know the basics of whatever language you use. Like if you are using C++, then you must know what to use, and if you are using Python, then you must know how to use all that. Okay. The next question he asked, what is the difference between while and do while? Okay, so these are all basic questions about any language, and you must prepare in that for the interview, right? The next question was like, what is the time complexity of merge sort? So it's always recommended that before attempting any technical interview, you should go through DSA once. You should go through complexities of all sorting and searching algorithm, and you should go how they are implemented. Okay. Then what are the different phases of SDLC? Like in many interviews they ask about software development, right? Software development life cycle, that is a part of software engineering. So you must prepare the different phases and several models also, how software is developed, and all about its cycle, like, and also about testing, black box testing, white box testing, because in many interviews these questions are asked. Okay, so you must prepare these. And so I would like to tell you some special tips for technical interview that was for Hexaware. You must take care of these tips. So first tip is, you have to start with a very good introduction, and you should look confident, right? Second, prepare everything of your resume, whatever you mention in your resume, whether it is project, whether it is languages, whether it is framework, or any other softwares, then you must prepare to tell the basics of that, at least basics, right? So next question, like next tip I would like to give, like prepare OOPS concept thoroughly, and at least you must be clear with the basics of OOPS concept, right? The next tip I would like to give, prepare and understand all major sorting and searching algorithm. This is very important, because it is, if it is a technical interview, he will surely ask you data structure and algorithm, and the foremost and the basic entry point of any interview is sorting and search algorithm, right? so you must prepare it. And at last, I would like to give the general tip. So after 3 days, I got the result of the technical interview test, and I was selected for the HR round. So the HR round was for 15 minutes, and without wasting any time, I would like to move to the HR questions. Like, so I was first asked to tell you about yourself, right? To introduce myself. Like, this is a very frequent question. And then she asked about what are your weaknesses and strength. So I would like to tell you that you must prepare this answer beforehand. In any interview, you must prepare this, because this is a question which can be called a standard question, because this is asked in every other interview. So you must prepare what are your weakness is strength, and you should not highlight your weakness which can hamper your job, right? You must try to answer your weakness in a manner that it is not really a weakness, right? So you must prepare for that. And the next question was, what you know about Hexaware. Okay, so I have already told you that whatever company you are going through, whatever interview you are preparing for, you must prepare for the company, what the company does, what are its product, and how it is making impact. Okay, so all these you must prepare beforehand. The next question was, why you want to join Hexaware. Like, so you must have a solid reason why you want to join Hexaware. Like any other company, why you want to join, you must tell them about the points which is not found in other companies. Like, you have to convince that HR that yes, you really want to join that particular company, right? And there was also service bond of 12 months. So she asked about, do I agree or not with the service bond, right? Then she asked the last question, that any question from me, right? So you should ask at least a question from the HR, right? So this was all about the interview of Hexaware technology. And thank you so much guys for watching this video till end. I hope you liked it and it would be helpful for your interview. Thank you so much. If you like, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.